You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Supplies on the mix.
We look for the news with the around. Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Voices down. Credibility, now we ability. News, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. Climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Voices down. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He call on me. Come to me anyhow. We speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the midweek edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, with a stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring the program come to you this Wednesday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today now Wednesday, the 9th day of April 2025. And inside this midweek edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live on Liberty Online Television. Today, 7 years of administration, where they can look at infrastructure and go focus on road under the Bio-led administration. Waiting on the happen, we go discuss inside this edition of the Breakfast Show.
Well, this and plenty other issues them, then at the program for you this Wednesday morning. Plus, you say for the watch, we go get the opportunity at some point for add your voice to the program, what you think about infrastructure under President Bio administration. As on all you know, any president where they come na power can get a manifesto promise, also it puts all the things they way a plan for do. And infrastructure, now one part of the things they way been there under President Bio in new direction manifesto will be used for campaign for get power inside in first term. From that time day to now, what they do in second term, waiting he don't do in terms of infrastructure. Now that's what they can talk about inside the program this morning. Well, for can help we assess President Bio in infrastructure against them. Now the studio, one for welcome Charles Mambu, when a civil society activist. And one of the key things them where it on the monitor and advocate for now road infrastructure. It did with the program this morning for help for assess some of the gains them where President Bio under 7 years where it don't be president in a salon where it don't make in terms of infrastructure. Good morning, Mr. Mambu.
Yeah, good morning, madam. Good morning.
All right, that's not Charles Mambu, where they will twin at the studio this morning, where they can assess some of the gains them where President Bio in administration in 7 years, they don't make inside road infrastructure. These and other issues them then at the program. Don't forget to use it for the watch week. Go send we text message. And the number +23274200545 via WhatsApp only, or you can send we regular text message. Or you can as well drop your message in the comment section at any of the platform them with the watch we. If now you first send this for Watch Liberty TV and you know subscribe to we channel them yet, kindly if you watch from YouTube, just press the subscription button. You see one bell icon at the right hand side of your device. Just press that bell icon there. You will get notification anytime we Liberty TV come online with different contents they will produce for now. If na Facebook you watch, you know, follow it, please press the follow button and turn on your notification. And also don't forget to share the program so that more people go be part of the very interesting conversation then I also throughout to different programs where we they host na Liberty Online TV. We they continue with the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV this morning.
The first issue we look at inside this edition of the breakfast show, we look at water business. Outside people na Freetown don't raise concern, but the water supply within they can get challenge for gets na den community them. Well, this make the deputy managing director for the Guma Valley Water Company, Engineer Prince Mosori, say na because they know they get better support from government, make themselves na Guma Valley they get challenge for able for supply people them water. Well, it talk this where Liberty Online TV been do report we get for do with challenge where people them na lonely don't they get forget water na den community them. Let we watch as we reporter Hannah Bangura been looking inside this and Egona report.
Lumley Regent Road community na place where get over 50,000 people where they live there. And then people here always concerned for the water challenge where they face for long term now. Beside them people here talk about how then they suffer for get water.
Because since them start to construct this and the engineer are not doing well for the people living in this particular community. They reach now a point of which way they stop the water when I put the garage. Because now they no more the water stop. Because after I put the garage now go up, the hard village get people really get complete water.
With this challenge where them people here they get, make them the call Guma Valley Water Company for address them challenge here.
So if government they don't help you or higher authority they will help you for talk to the Guma, so they go for this pipe, say go up them Malamapa because people go Malama, Kamayama, Mafafi for Kaga water.
For sake of them concern here, make I be gonna Guma Valley Water Company when are they responsible for supply water na Freetown. But wetin they make up of this? Engineer Prince Mosori, now the deputy managing director.
So to start with, the water will they produce and supply to Freetown enough. Not just for Lumley, but it's Laka, Hamilton, Juba, Lumley, Aberdeen, Wilkinson Road, Congo Cross, all the way to Wellington, enough. If anybody tell you say enough, and Guma not serious, then just to deceive themselves, they're just not enough. We operate an infrastructure way more than 60 years old, way before I was born.
Another challenge where Guma they get, now that they know they get better support from the government.
And a lot of people, thousands of people in Freetown, not even know, say we operations, not to government they give you money, now we generator. So when it comes to for do new infrastructure, new pipelines, like I carry say, extra don't go buy new transformer. Sometimes they extra don't get money. Now government will give them money. In we own case, it happen once every 3-4 years. So we say for the try. But for all the time those things happen and people can say, Guma Valley not serious, of course, you know.
Engineer Prince Mosori end up call on government for give more priority to water business at the country. For Liberty Online TV, Mina Hana Bangura we do this report.
Alright, we dey continue with the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We dey stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also now we website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Earlier we tell una say today we dey can look at infrastructure. And when you say infrastructure, now a very broad term, but one for limit time to road infrastructure this morning. As the civil society activists to get between at the studio, one of the side them where it on the focus on now for ensure say then go all over the country and monitor road infrastructure. And one for look at some of the gains and challenges them where this current administration, now the Bio-led administration, don't they make all talk about road infrastructure. Although road infrastructure not one of the major priority them now their first time in office, now be education. But when you look at the new direction manifesto we bring President Bio to power inside 2018, it gets some things then where it talks say if the people of Sierra Leone vote them in, it go do way camp and road infrastructure. From that time to now where it is serve in second term na office, it not able for do some of them things here within the new direction manifesto in terms of road infrastructure. Now that's what they can analyze inside this edition of the breakfast show. Good morning again, Mr. Mambu.
Good morning again, Mabel and Khadija. I want to tell you plenty thank you. We will invite me. And like you earlier say, we all done depend this work for long, and we get for today, all of us together. Fambu then, I want to give you a force within the infrastructure across the rest of the world, including Sierra Leone, when a part of the world. That now the foundation. That foundation where you build whole span. When you make a fine one, the country go develop. If na host, it go instead go develop. And we get key things then, key areas then, where they wire any country we want develop if for tinapa then. Now the first they do, because then na the country in development foundation. If they not did it, any other thing where you put, as they put na so then they put. So that foundation where they make a country develop, now what they call the country infrastructure. And then foundation they then categorize them into certain units. The first one is transport infrastructure. Under transport infrastructure, we get 3 sub-infrastructure where then they when are there or 3 they make the country in transport system work fine. The first one is road. Then I would say all the worker. The second one now the sea transport, the one that where the water, water, the sea, then other river they will get, and the other one under transport infrastructure now the air transport, where now the plane they where then they fly right up. So the one now the road, the one now the sea, and the one water, the one where they up. So then 3 components. Now they build a transport infrastructure. So for let any country develop your transport infrastructure, then 3, 1 then really for be strong. Even though one of the infrastructure also get other components, another sub-component, when are the road infrastructure, it get also what they call the rail, when are the one, when are the train, which I train the worker. So they are 2 not the same because they are 2 they work up and road. In all the pan water, in all the pan air. The other second infrastructure will for be very strong now water. We just listen inside the deputy managing director now, Guma Valley, they talk about water. Water is an infrastructure on its own. And for let any country develop, you get forget your water infrastructure in a very strong way where everybody forget access to water. In fact, this is day under the universal health coverage is also then at the sustainable development goal when at the SDG we forget the water system. All man forget access to water and quality and clean water. The other one when at the other strong infrastructure when a foundation we call it energy. Energy they deal with electricity. You know, for let you also develop as a country, one of your foundations away for build that the citizens they forget access to uninterrupted supply of electricity. You know, if for the almost every side now you corner of the country. So the energy infrastructure there. The other one they what they call housing and human habitation. That the which side people then they shelter, which side people then they go sleep. You know, we pause you work a whole day, you work all day, forget some side, we say they sleep and in family there. We're not for finding too much difficulty. So the one day where I don't tell you now the key infrastructure foundation than they for build any country in the whole world. In fact, after the First and Second World War, the master plan where Europe they do, we make them develop today, then develop the infrastructure along them 2 then 4 areas then where I don't show. But now America just count down small to one of the sub infrastructure. When at the road infrastructure where me sister then at the studio where they don't say let we really talk about that. And I want to tell them plenty thank you. So this related to the time this for make a give an in-depth of the status of the road. For we as civil society infrastructure for development, we mean that the chairman of the board of directors, who don't they exist for over 15 years. What would they look at those 4 infrastructures where I don't tell you now? We say then they waiting at the status, waiting at the contribution of government, donor partners and citizens' responsibility for maintaining all those infrastructures as well. But we don't do a lot within the road sector. Why we totally almost, why would they deal with them other one then? Would they deal more on the road sector? Because among all the infrastructures we are called, the one we can number one, we important part than on a road. Because you want build electricity, you get for first get road for go Wusa, you get for if not dam, you want build the road for go the first. You want build water infrastructure, first thing what you need na the road. You want build housing, the first thing what you know also na the road. So road is really very important. And road na the only infrastructure where it also come out directly from God. You know, God designed a part of way for come out to run, for Canada the world, and also for go back to run. So road is extremely important. If you get that wrong, you will be getting wrong to a lot of other infrastructure because none of them not they exist without road. Road the kind number one because I did direct them. You want to go to health, you need road. Education, you need road. Water, you also need road. Energy, you need road. So we don't build a lot of capacity within that road because you know the importance of it. As I talk, we get with him across Sierra Leone. When me said just they come back last night, where one of our managers they invite me to this program. We are doing a comprehensive analysis, you know, monitoring analysis and reporting on the road sector, like we also they do with other sector there. But we want to begin first with the road, and then they we don't develop questionnaire. And myself, for the last 1 month, I don't go now almost every district in this country. Even last night, I'm just coming from Kailan. But for the sake of this program today, I just want to give you a small, you know, I'm not going to go too more because some data then they will still they collect from Ministry of Finance, SLRA, Ministry of Works, RMFA, and the development partners as well. We will do it as a package and present it to the citizens and government or donor partners of this country. If you looking at the road under President Bio, and like you rightly said, Statue, first time of the new direction government, a main project was education. And then do what them for do. They not get too right here too, but I think they make a lot of improvement. Road was not really the flagship project. However, they also attempt, you know, they go into the road as well for able Duan. It's not as much as we all go one time for let them do, you know, like how we also want them. Let's give this as we sit here. Generally, for Sierra Leone Road Network, we get 12 districts, later go to 14, then later I don't go to 16. As we sit here, apart from the new districts where they be created in 2017, when Akarinen and Falaba, The other one there with the level in 14 districts, we only get 2. We don't remain when at the district headquarters, where they come on from Freetown to that district headquarters, we not to tarmac road where they use. And then why are Napugion and Matru. But as we see on so works they go on their area then they. When President Bio come, even though the road not to be infractive project, yes, he make a lot of effort and he's still making it because he's still there up to 2028. We see where they do the Leone to Regent Road, then then they do some amount of township road across the country in Freetown, Bo, McKinney, Kenema, you know, and the rest of the other small towns. Then, in terms of the trunk roads, they are presently doing, of course, something the way they meet, like any other government. Government, we can also say in a continuity. When late President Kababi they left roads that were not complete. Where former president Anes by Kromaka, then roads he complete them and he do additional one there. So when former president Anes Kromaka they left, himself left roads then where he not complete. And then roads and the President Bio come, he complete them and he also they do other one then. For instance, President Bio be done able within this 7 years for complete, you know, the Moyamba Junction to Moyamba Road, it don't complete with all the bridges where they. At least it meet up to 60-70%, it don't happen. Mr. But it able to complete them.
Mr. Mambu, just like what you just state, any president where it come, it meet ongoing projects them where it try for complete. But for complete them projects and then a one. For put structures in place for maintain the one where they don't already do not 2. In terms of maintaining roads, especially in the capital city, Freetown, how you go assess the strides them where the Bio-led administration don't make? Because if you go Freetown right now, especially where the rains them, they come very close, so they find out, say, pothole they all over the streets them na Freetown.
I wish you before allow me make a deal with them one after the other, because people, it let the people then flow. How far we they, this government or government of Sierra Leone, they with the trunk road, where the worker, for we will the worker upline. You can't to City Road, you can't to Freetown. Okay. Why are they left down? They make a count to which side? I can tell you, say, portray across the city in Freetown. But that not mean say President Bio and in government don't make effort for make road na Freetown. No, they don't make the efforts. Definitely, I can tell you that they don't make efforts, they don't patch the road. Some they don't they make. If you look at me, they're able to complete in record time the Atlantic Lumber Bridge. They don't able in record time. They able add for another 2-lane bridge to Wallace Johnson Bridge na Lumley. In record time, they not able for do the Leone to Regent Road when a 4-lane in Obi where they also able for do that day. In record time, they not done complete it. The Lumley to Koi Road. Lumley to Koi Road, as we talk so now, is nearly about 22 years where it start and it not still complete it. We hope say before President Bio they left office because President Kaba started, a non-donor President Kromaka, a non-donor President Bio self don't care as we see don't not done here. But President Bio also able. You know, President Kaba starts the hillside bypass road 4-lane, a not done. President Anes by Kromaka is not done, but President Bio don't able done. You know, where everybody don't make even traffic, you know, don't less for go to the eastern part. So that one they also a day, you know, as they talk so. Generally, I can tell you now from what you will know because you are working with engineering and within IFOD you also get engineering. Most of the roads in Freetown, let's talk about Freetown, are now outdated. That means the time where they put, the material where they put for them road, it don't expire. And then that make it, they see them very bad. For instance, the Freetown to Wellington, that are the first 4-lane road we'll be getting at this country over 30, 40 years ago. Now, then that and the material where they make in time don't expire, it don't done. But government not fix it yet. generally, because of the cost of road and the inability of the also government forget money for do all the infrastructure, you find out say the money where they put on the road is a bit slow and small, and that's why you see a lot of they have a very good team. If you go to SLRA, they have team highly qualified, we are ready for do almost all the road. We have contractors then, both local and international, where they are. But a lot of them roads then this is a government they fund them. Our partners, development partner, they highly fund township road like the city road. There was a time where EU, for instance, now EU help government for do the beach road, the Lombard beach road, and other connections then where they, but they're not the mostly one. So most of the township road where they happen, including Freetown, now purely government of Sierra Leone funded. And government of Sierra Leone, you know, saying they struggle for money. So that means you see almost potholes, especially during the rainy season. But there are some efforts to that. But because the money not there and not enough, government of Sierra Leone, including government of President Bio, not able to do as much as incessant they expect and we all they expect.
Mr. Mambu, if not reconstructing road them way done there for a very long time, but maintaining then road here, has government been really fair with the people of Sierra Leone? Because if you take into consideration every driver way they buy fuel, certain percentage of that money, the way they go to development of the road them in terms of maintaining them, there is a road maintenance fund where elect donor money self no come, but let we say then small tasks within the cuts from fuel, for example, for maintain the road them. We take for example that road na Baibure road where you make mention of. If they're not able for reconstruct them, but for amend the small patches them, where supposed for be done there. Governments don't be fair inside this past 7 years with people.
Yeah, well, I don't want to use the word fairness because I'm not a government officer. They are not there now. President Bio and say, no, yeah, there are a lot of roads where you need maintenance. You understand? But you know, just the way then they say, when you talk on the bone, you talk on the dog. You know, very recently we get a conference, you know, an engagement with IL, International Labour Organization, and one of the things we talk now in. Let me just give you the road maintenance administration where you talk about when I then for fund the road maintenance of Sierra Leone. The money where they get for the rest of the year and not they able to do more than 20 roads then in perfect in Freetown alone. Perfect in Freetown alone because of so many other factors. When some of them factors will not record. But I can talk about them here. Let's look at the road user fund. You know, charges where they make, where then they give. According to ECOWAS analysis on road maintenance and road user fund, where the all ECOWAS country they agree partner, every gallon or every liter of fuel now ECOWAS country will for buy according to the regulation where they agree. If you contribute charge 20 US cents. 20 US cents if we go pan with road maintenance. 20 US cents. In Sierra Leone, we are just taking about 2 US cents. Out of 20, we are taking 2 US cents. When you put all that money, you look at the magnitude of the road infrastructure we need to be maintained, you know, across the country, including the truck road where they for maintenance. You know, they even do 10% or 15% of the rest of the work. Which are the talk? This is not data where I get. I don't get in engagement with all them people the way we all they talk about international experts. They don't come, they don't do study, they don't do the presentation where I be there. Myself don't do presentation. So you know, not that both the government and road maintenance fund administration or SLRA not go one do out, but now the money they not get. This is the fact of the matter.
But the small way they get,
yeah,
not able for utilize.
No, the small way they get, if they're not the utilizer, so like me, you to know see there. You understand? And remember, this is just facts. We don't mean over 20 years ago. The small way they get, if now don't put usai for the mind you road maintenance fund, and also the fund feeder roads of all the 22 local councils across the country. Now they're also the funder. So that small way they get is not only meant for Freetown, it's meant for Sierra Leone. And it's meant up for all the 16 districts. So they are supporting 22 local councils for do some of the maintenance work within their area. So if they give you the statistics of what they collect per year as against their expenditure 10 times more than, what they collect as a budget. So it not do. It really not do. And government, central government and Ministry of Finance, no they in that position for put that kind of money where we go one let them put on the road, for let it be as it be so. No, that's not the case. Let me give you and sometimes people they don't talk this, but I can always say this now. Before President Bio came in power, one of the roads where we, as civil society will already be the holla for with the right report and with the campaign. Now the Bo Matru Road. The Bo Matru Road, it come up from Bo, it go na Matru. This Matru is a district headquarter town for Bont. You understand? Where they can they award and force for let them do. And by that 7 years now, if they tell you say the road where they go na president in home, it not make it within 7 years, you not go and believe. But the reason is we have to believe and accept the fact. It's just that the money now, I can tell anybody, if President Biobi don't get that money there, I think he get for make that in road the force where they go na in district headquarter town. When I be the few districts the way it be done left for let them connect by the time it come to power by 2018. But as we see don't so, me and you two they talk, it not connected. Now 4 contractors they don't put na the road within the work. The first one from Bo to Tikonko, it don't done when a 10 kilometer. Another one they went a Pavi Fort where they begin from Tikonko to Petema, it just don't start last year. There is a bridge where we don't collab when a Bumpe bridge, where CSC now then give for let them do. Then they make and they said just start. There is another one from Petema to Matrujon itself. They don't start over 2-3 years. It's not complete. Now they don't begin put that. So the government and president rely on donor partner for let them fund some of them roads then. So that because the government not get that enough money for pump in the road. We just come up Pujeon. Pujeon, who say the president by 2018 they meet the Banajuma Pujeon road. They don't go with and far. Almost to Gobaru now, but there is a 90-meter bridge, and that bridge is wholly and solely funded by government of Sierra Leone. When a post strike on the one, because government not they give them the kind of money when they for done that bridge, it's still not complete yet.
Mr. Mambu, anybody don't they follow you work and your activity go no say some of these things where they talk about are not new to you. You don't then at this particular sector they monitor road infrastructure for a very long time. All of the initiative there, we don't make mention saying an ongoing initiative them. One go on know if now under the Bio-led administration, the initiative there come up or now just projects where it can meet they continue.
Yeah, but now sometimes I this miss. He has advocate especially for good governance and development. Now that we can talk and we are all in the same soup together. You understand? There is no government, even if na me be president today, or na any one of you, Mabel, where the 10 year where you get, you start a project where you for complete within that year. No, it's not possible. Nobody. No, you go proud. No, even the priority way they do, President Bio prioritize education in the first term. You understand? Not that he do well, but he not complete. The challenges in education sector is still enormous. This I can tell you, I know all of them, I know all outside school they in this country, and I know their status. You can do that prioritization. Now that made them say they get fractive project. If you talk to education now, it's not complete. Because the government of Sierra Leone, why don't know then they put their money, government say for take the lead. And why itself they take the lead for do 22% of our GDP from 2018 up to 2023, they go to education, it's not complete. So also is road and other infrastructure. Mind you, not one priority day. If you put gold, now all the road in Sierra Leone, you are dropping water, you are dropping, now we are crying, we did pan blackout 24 hours. You understand, for electricity, simply because government not able to get that money there for put pan electricity way for sustained electricity. Let's say just for Freetown. You know how many times we don't cry? All of us together for the government. But sometimes when you look at the government, why they don't postpone the census? from 2025 to 2020. Now, because government want fund that, but you not get that money they now for fund the census, as by December, the card then be pronounced last year. And that you can say, before you do that pronouncement per Saturday, then just an event to, you understand, get the required budget and do it. But sometimes government they say, no, let they pay small for let do it. But now they don't find out, say, they can't meet up December 12 for do census for 2025. What have they done? They don't postpone it. The main reason for that is that the money where government of Australia not able to raise up for fund the census money.
The agenda and prioritizing waiting government want for focus on. You feel say the Bio-led administration miss some way, for example, the big 5 game changers, road infrastructure, not they among them, as I way it really want for focus?
No, the big 5 game changer, road and the, but road they under infrastructure. And it did inside the, I think now number 3 or 4. Yeah, no, infrastructure they did. So when you are talking about infrastructure, you get to talk about road, and road is one of the things. They can set an agenda. Bio in government like any other government. But let's focus on Bio. It go don't set that agenda. But along the line, it not go get that money. But again, let's see this. Let's come take history small. But what me wanna know. When person they come to power, it can talk anything. You understand? Politicians can campaign until we go make you and me vote for them. But when they sit down, when they really sit down at the chair, they look at the country budget, country revenue, and other things. You understand? You go find out say the situation will be different. You know, the internal force, the external forces will all camp on there. No matter which agenda you be don't say it can change.
We can come not to stranger than our people we
then we
don't live we don't know how we resources they don't know what we able for generate.
They know, but they get for campaign.
But when they campaign,
no, they get for campaign.
The message can far like the expectation can high. Then when they come down a different thing will happen.
Different. No, different. I agree with you. And that not to be no more. It don't day from no projects, not the way late President Kaba begin. Where it don't all at the same time. No. It goes on side 11. President Kuruma was also the same. And this is some of the projects that now where President Bio set up. Now some other policy they complete in 2028.
Mr. Mambu, road now one way very significant in any infrastructure, in any development of a country. Because with good roads, they're able for link towns and villages, they're able for ensure say trade. You fast track them, we go make people and get money and boost livelihood. If the road network them not good, farmers they're not able to bring them produce them come na the market, especially na big town them. With the way how the Bio-led administration don't handle the infrastructure promises and the new direction manifesto, they're really serious way camp and roads.
Yeah, no, I can tell you say they're serious.
Waiting at the yardsticks.
Yeah, the yardsticks. They don't. They're really serious. No, they are serious. You know, me say where you send Peking go to school in all land, in not serious, or you the parents in not.
Waiting at the tangibles, where they out there for the people to see.
There are tangible roads, tangible development in the road sector within the last 7 months. They are very tangible.
7 years.
Yeah, no, 7 years. It's not 7 months, it's 7 years.
Namely,
you understand?
waiting at some of them tangibles
for instance, as we see also now, for the first time they connect, then they do 4 big bridges. One at Matru, one at Gendema, one at Tampore, Karine, and the other one na Manoa in Kailan district. There were a big bridge then. This government and in development partner, especially World Bank, where they don't fall, where then they do. We go connect trade, it go connect the people. These are big rivers, and these are areas where people they be done the holler for quite some time. Like I tell you now earlier, one of the biggest problems will be they bring traffic na Lombly. Now because you get 4-lane road where they go empty into 2-lane bridge. That 2-lane bridge, when I be 4-lane, now it don't go up to 4-lane bridges. They don't add another one. You see the iron projects. So far now the cities, what they don't do. The terminal park, where they don't build the traffic light in some areas then, where they also don't put. So that one they see. And as you don't have to tell you now, serious work on road between Bo and Matru, it go on at that end and because that's one of the districts where we don't left, we're not connected by tarmac road. Puyan is about to be completed, but to hope government go also puts the required money for let them complete that bridge they way for strike on they do. As you see don't so then they do a lot of work between Kailan and Buedu and up to Kwendu. You know, where this now Africa Development Bank and the government of Australia, now they don't put money back. Day before yesterday, I did it. Up to Kwendu, up to Yenga, Agode, you know, before I turn back here. So then work and you really see them say they are going on. But they are not enough for Sierra Leonean population because we still get more roads where they're bad. More roads to be connected. In fact, when you look at why Sierra Leone divide, you go find out that Sierra Leone is divided because of the road network. You understand? As you see, they don't begin now, they don't pay through RMFA and SLRA for do what they call sports improvement. And some of the bad roads, and these are roads that we don't record. When in our report, what we present to government, we tell and say, we're going to go all out and find the money for let them do it. One of these roads now, my 91 to Mobruka, my sister, it take you a hell for where you want left Kailan, for Kana Makeni, for Kampa meeting. You get for drive from Kailan, take Kamna my Shaka before you take another 120 miles for go Makeni. So that road they would not tell them say Unadua. The Bo Yile Matutuka road. There were the interconnection roads away for do. The Manon Junction, Tongo and Bumpe Road, where it didn't Kono, you understand? There were then they connect the north, southeast, and the northeast. Where for connecting, but road not there. You understand? You see the number of people there where they suffer now then and they. But generally, we also where would they work with them. You go find out say the president and the government not get that money there. And they not get, and one of the things will happen where people they not be don't tell una yet. One of the biggest founder when don't know where they give money to Sierra Leone. For the last 3-4 years, they be done cut and off because they say they know they spend money again per road in Sierra Leone. When at the European Union, a lot of them big highways they want they see. Now the European Union now give money to Sierra Leone. And Sierra Leone government say put in Yonde for let them make them road there. So where they don't stop, we only have now the Africa Development Bank, the Badia, you know, where they say don't come in for pool. But I can tell you, infrastructure work, especially road, the procurement, the day where you start for engage, or to the day where you see machine then at the road. Sometimes they take less than 5 years.
Go in for the big bites, forget the big roads and don't inter-districts, connect them and all of that. Now we firstly approach the rains. We come back na Freetown. Let we take the Frobe College Road. Let we take Tengbe Town. Let we take Mori Town and most of the other road them na the capital city. You know things say in terms of placing priorities for maintain the road here, government don't miss them because even when we're there in the dries, it's very challenging for access. Use the road here where I just make mention of and plenty other more.
In fact,
talk less of where we they go into the rainy season.
I've been one vexed by you. If I mean at the posse where you get this building, which I Liberty TV today I they give a notice. Today I they give a notice for Komoya because the cantonment road where we say you office day. This thing. No. Now where you not mention. But for me, I be one level begin with that.
Also, we don't want for prioritize.
No,
we look at the broader picture.
Because this road, the cantonment road, not only they serve Unanaya, but it serve other international agencies like the World Health Organization. You understand? The Plan International, the public and private schools and they are, and so many other citizens. It's an important road. Not that because we una kaya una meet and they. So I be one level begin with them because charity begins at home. So that if you know say we really know the roads and where they bad up now. So
the roads there we maybe just to make mention of. And so many other road them na Freetown. You agree say then they not deplorable condition?
I agree more than what you say, my sister. Because at the work out there, at the monitor them, at the see them every day. They are more than what you say. This is just the fact of the matter. They are in bad situation. Just like I tell you, they fall in from Freetown to Wallington. If you they drive Bantabe now, it's so bad up. You understand? It's excessively bad up, and the road don't expire. What we need for Kenya for most of the road in Freetown, no need maintenance any longer. And this is why are we going for maintenance? It's because a small money government can get. And that small money not even do for all the roads and for let the maintenance then. You understand? Most of the road from we your assessment we don't do. Most road in Freetown, for instance, have expired and the new construction. They don't need maintenance. No matter how you the maintenance, where the rain can they pour. But let's also look at the responsibility of citizen and enforcement of the law. You understand? This same government will the trouble and we say people will they cry. They road then. We are also responsible. Almost every road in Freetown is now transformed into garages, into street trading. You understand? Unwarranted digging of the road. Somebody can just grab a dig across the road without reference to SLRA, without reference to anybody because he want connect a pipe. It can do one. Then they point, then stop the way people go to Eastern Police. You understand? Even before and he watch the market they why picking them for land, gap picking them, they not they give them chance because they don't put all. The same government not they enforce the law. So the ownership and protection of the road, when a golden opportunity we God give we, Sierra Leone government and the citizens of Sierra Leone will not they hold and hard it for day. So no matter which money government put for maintenance when it rain in the poil, so because people they poil land.
The deplorable state of major roads them na Freetown, we used to have to agree say then they on, and cities in them they pay taxes. The one the way they buy fuel, road maintenance get certain percentage where then they cut the. But you know they use this money for maintain some of them roads there. Let them not continue for fuel pass out then they so. Who for blame, Mr. Mambu?
You know, I know I also change and small. Not to say they're not a user for maintenance. But because because the road the road
Mr.
cost.
Mambu, if then the maintenance then go there, me and you don't travel go to other countries. We see how them country are so continuously and they turn them into works here.
Okay.
Institution the way responsible. As soon as they see small damage na the road, then they go for maintenance. We get maintenance institution them. Citizens and they pay their taxes the way they go towards the maintenance institution there. If they do their work, how come the road then continue for the damage?
Yes, from what you mean, no. There's different factors, so many. Factor number 8, the money where then they collect not do all the roads at the same time.
They as well get subvention.
Yeah, no, it's very small. Some not even exist. These are they tell you when they can't present the government contribution, financial contribution to the road. When would they call when would they present the report very soon? Would they tell when around it? It's not just enough. Believe in me, it's definitely not. Why are we crying for water? Are we not paying? No, we they pay electricity. In fact, within the last couple of years, they don't increase electricity tariff to more than 10,000%. People are paying. They buy, you top up, the meter, the lights, not they. Our citizens not paying. No, we are paying. You understand? But that money what they pay, you talk to government, extra and the other, tell you say the infrastructure, the line, the connection, the meter, you know, the transformer, people also the poiler, and you don't do for bring a lot of this thing. So this, look, the sooner the government of Sierra Leone and we as citizens agree say Sierra Leone is among the 4-5 poorest countries in the world, the better. Not to me, you to know more they travel go now. Almost every day, President Bio and many other government officers.
How long we for continue for accept say we are
this
poor
is,
nation?
This is the question.
But the little way we get, we're not able for use them.
I agree with you.
For help the one that we need them and do them through prioritizing what we need at a time.
Rwanda was one poorer than we. Malaysia we are once poorer than we. But today, Ghana, they come out, according to history, Ghanaians, they come out, Ghana, they can buy toothpaste and pay for let them go use in Ghana. But today, they all don't beat we. You understand? Over 60 years of independence, where are we? Why is our country still very poor? Why is it? No, we don't miss them. We don't miss them from before independence. Even the colonial masters are responsible. You know, let me tell you. You see how Cambo Street today? Cambo Street, you can able build 4-lane day because the colonial master then design that way, but they're not designed from a road that way. And when they even then go, they pass the one that way then take over with leadership. Now most of them are leadership failure. You know, this goes far. Go to Guard Street. Guard Street, they able to make 4-lane road on Guard Street. But because of persistent, continual decade of leadership failure, now Freetown, they don't left Guard Street to street traders and market. Guard Street, when they, I don't live Freetown over 30 years. You understand? I went to school in Freetown. When Akibo Bet was a mayor of Freetown and he has the power, they clear Guard Street, 4 more to carry in the past year at the same time. But today, where is he? You know, it's a dumping ground. So we continuous leadership, they're not able bring that kind of thing. They even a discipline. For discipline, we say all roads in Freetown are garages. Go on a beach. See how the beach dirty. You understand? Are they not ministry? No, ministry then they, government officers then they, but they know they enforce some of them laws that will go make. I agree, say when you get small money, you prioritize and do what you for do. You understand? Which is typical. Now, this current government of President Bio, this second time, they don't prioritize Feed Sierra Leone. But I don't tell them, now plenty meetings say, if you want to let Feed Sierra Leone succeed, 70% of Feed Sierra Leone, the budget, if I go to feed the roads.
Then they listen to you.
You know, no,
They're listening to you, to your suggestion, because you said now stakeholder.
I agree.
If they attend some of their meetings there, they make recommendation on how some of the flagship
definitely no, I can tell you, but you know, it's just like whether
are they listening to
no,
you?
they may not listen at all. They go listen what within at the hall. They go listen from publication. But the question is, are they implementing what you are telling them? You understand? You know, just like when they say president appoint somebody as presidential advisor, you are advisor. You they advise me, left for me to take or not take. Otherwise, you need job. You understand? So in our own case, we as CSO and you, the media, there are so many things they bring out. And these are some of the things. But when you talk, I not agree. When you go engage, you say, now the money I not get.
Mr. Mambu, what's in the reason we make major funders them, where they fund the road sector, na Sierra Leone back out? Example, the European Union.
Yeah, no, not only the European Union. The European Union tell which say, the, you know, European Union also, at country level, they are controlled by their brothers and sisters at Brussels. You know, at the headquarters, they get a priority for every country. You know, it's just like when you go ask me why Donald Trump don't put tariff and other things and they drag people in America. Now, in your policy, and which me and President Bio not go change that because now there you get we can continue for talk to them. But definitely when they be done back up of 3-4 years ago, you see the pressure for trunk roads on the president, on this government and the city so annoyable. And government money, when government of Sierra Leone they generate, it's not able to make trunk road because they are very expensive. Excessively expensive. The one that RMFA they generate, they're not able to make even Freetown alone. And they ask say if for service 22 local council and other road related activities.
But we see government they spend na some areas.
Yeah.
Where,
you know, including road, even road government can spend it.
Earlier, I want to ask you the question, say why RMFA, a whole institution where government established for ensure say then keep the road them up to date. Do maintenance, you say they're not getting enough money.
No, they're not getting.
What then they generate from the taxpayers?
No, it may be due for Freetown alone.
So if government they prioritize other side them, they give them money for run them day-to-day activities. Is it that now roads they're not prioritized?
No, me and you know, like we should also.
But if they be prioritized roads, Mr. Mambu, if they be prioritized roads, why they not go give the allocation we supposed for go to the institution there? For maintenance the road there. Where any season can't just know some certain road them they turn cut off.
There is no government department, ministry department, agency, nationally when they cry for funding.
Then they cry, but then they cry for funding. Then they might not get them funding on time, but then they keep them going.
Okay, no, but even the road they keep on growing. You know, if you go down na grammar school now, then they tar that road. From C Coach to Sasa Mary's Road. Government, all city roads, including the one at Freetown, all of them are the top boats. So they are all funded by the government of Sierra Leone.
Making new roads. So why you not go maintenance the one where you get
definitely I be done from Annex in time. That thing where you talk, God go bless you. Continuously. This is one of the things where we don't put in a report continuously with the tell them. Because you don't get enough money for do the roads and prioritize. You understand? You know why the people of Kamakwe they cry? Whether brigade or for done? Now, because the former government also ignore we advice, say government of Sierra Leone not go able to fund the trunk road from Makini to Kamakwe. It's too long and it be too costly. At that time, it was $94 million. They say, no, we did try. When they try, they not go 30%. They're not able to pay. The contractor stop. You understand? They not make the bridges. Then when rain can, they offer them. So all man, they cry. The other thing, because of the importance of roads, we say, including our members of parliament, we are not doing enough. You understand? I just addressed the local council chairman and chairpersons now a conference 2 weeks ago na Freetown. Yeah. What are you doing to improve your own road? Now, budgetary they can. If the rest of parliament, from the speaker downward, the rest of civil, the rest of the media, like how they talk about road and look at important. We tell President Bio 2025-2026 budget. We want 80% of this money let it go up and road. You understand? 80% of government budget, we want let it go up and road. You go see how it go be. But we know they do that too. We get for weight, then distribution, then a small. You go to Ministry of Works, then go tell you say, even the permanent secretary not get motuka, government motuka for use. They not get fear. Ministry of Works will tell you this. You understand? But this is the time we all for come together and take say, no, road very important. So what do we do, Mr. President, Mr. Government? 80% of 2025 to 2026 budget, let it go to road. And we tell parliament they support we. Any budget to a Ministry of Finance where they can go now parliament for approval. If you not see say 80% of that budget say they go pan, road let them not approve. Can we do that? But we need to do that to address the deficit.
While waiting for that proposal, they for be done, and perhaps government agree for puts more budget to issues we get for do with road. Within months away from the raining season, if you are to advise, waiting need for be done right now, let not reach a situation, we come to the raining season, it become more difficult for access major road them because and they in bad shape.
Yeah, well, what I don't go around 2 times for the last 1 month. What I don't see, and including Freetown. You on the road and this on side where the bad pass what you want to see in Freetown. Very bad. One of my recommendations could be the small money where government get, let them prioritize some big roads within, for instance, in Freetown. The small one where they get. But when you talk about road prioritization, the entire citizenry of Freetown belongs to the government of Sierra Leone. Now, you go to tree planting from Frabe College, take Kando Berry Street. That road, then be give one contractor Chinese, if you don't left hand. You know, at the end, he right say, you know, they do it again. They are still finding money for get another contractor. Wait for do that road day. You understand? So anyone where they prioritize, the other people will cry. As they talk, I don't they behind government, whatever amount of money we want to get for pay for complete the Toke, the Lombri Toke road, please do it. And also extend the Lombri Toke road from Toke to Waterloo, make a 4 lane, because this is also coming 4 lane. Then go tell you say we are on it, but now the money no they will not get done yet. My sister, our role is to talk, is to advocate, but not to with the implement, not to with the allocate. You understand? Not to we said now we said the feeling like how the people they feel. But let's say today, President say una no RMFA, SLRA, Minister of una no for no other road. Let us come make cantonment road. You understand? As they do this, the rest of the other areas they where they road them, but they all they cry. And they are all Sierra Leoneans. They are all paying tax. They are President Bio is the father of all of us. So everybody, but the money where he get as Kumbra, he not going to do for serve every person in Freetown alone. Let me now talk about the province. They are also there. Mind you, Freetown is not Sierra Leone.
All right, Mr. Mambu, continue for the week. We'll come back to you shortly. In Nimna Charles Mambu, the director for the board na infrastructure for development, Sierra Leone, there this morning with the talk about infrastructure, and we focus on road. We waiting to happen under the Bio-led administration when it comes to road business. In case you have get any question for us or comments for make regarding that, you can drop them in the comment section or go down +232 742 200 545 and drop your message. The time from the studio clock now 9 a.m. We take a short message from the sponsors, then we continue with the breakfast show.
To pay bills with the UBA mobile app, Just log into the app. Click on Pay Bills within the Quick Links dashboard. You'll be provided with a list of various biller categories like cable TV, sports and gaming, utilities, airtime and data, and so on. Click on the biller category you want. Then select from a list of price options provided by the biller. Click Confirm to proceed with the transaction. Enter your PIN and click OK. And you're done. Enjoy paying your bills with the UBA mobile app.
Hey! Enjoy the new collapse bundle price drop. Now you can get your weekly collapse bundle for 60 leons only on Maxit app. Download the Maxit app now on Play Store or App Store. Install the app and enter your orange number and password. Now follow them simple step here. Open the Maxit app. Next, tap the account. Then select airtime and bundle. Enter the number where you want buy for. Now choose the collapse bundle where you need and the one where go suit you. Finally, type your password. Bam! All things set. Subscribe to the collapse bundle today and enjoy more browsing for small couple.
Orange.
All right, we continue with the Liberty Breakfast Show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. Today they look at road infrastructure 7 years under the Bio administration. Waiting at some of the gains they don't make and they challenge them where they still the experience for ensure say them fulfill their manifesto promise under infrastructure. We get Charles Mambu, where now one of the civil society activists them where they monitor road infrastructure and other infrastructural development them. But today they narrow the conversation to just road all over the country. You don't listen to Mr. Mambu waiting an assessment on waiting the Bio-led administration don't do. When they come back to you, Mr. Mambu, we know they talk about infrastructure under the Bio-led administration. We not talk about the most popular one, where will be a President Bio talk, say, before he come on power, they make bridge from Freetown to Lunge for fast-track trade, for ease the challenges where citizens get, especially when they want to travel from Freetown to Lunge. As somebody who don't monitor the infrastructure of the country, who side the Lunge Bridge project there now?
Yeah, from what I know, initially and sometimes 2023, where President be go China, Lunge Bridge be there on the agenda of this government. But what I know as a Silonia today, I don't say tomorrow, that agenda, that Lunge Bridge in your agenda, I say that we don't pull on there now. Then pull on there first from the main agenda, it can AOB, but later I make for understand, say even AOB, they don't pull on there. You understand? So we don't know again when they go put on an AOB and it come back by the main agenda. So if you look at the People's Manifesto of 2018 to 2023, if you look at point 75 on that, it then another manifesto where President Bio and its party SLPP then be put that then go endeavor for link Freetown with Lunge. They not be talk about Lunge Bridge, you know, then that manifesto where I see. Anybody can cross-check and then say then go endeavor for link Freetown with Lunge. How they get for Lincoln? Okay. But later, President insists that we don't make pronouncement, you know, directly now that they want to do the Lunge Bridge. You know, we see there was a time we see the press release from Africa Development Bank consultants and don't come president and go for nearly 1-2 weeks in China, then able get meeting, then left the Ministry of Information, pull a press release as to, you know, when the starts that work and how it get for the. Unfortunately, after that time, that really bridge agenda we don't really die down. So as we all the talk so now, I cannot really say we are on the agenda of the book from where they look president and government agenda. First it be there, now the main agenda, but it don't come on the. It can AOB by the time then the discussion it come on the back. So it not depend the agenda for now. Except but I go still there per document somewhere. But we still they follow up with government for tell us waiting at the than the status of the Longe Bridge now. Are they still talking about do they want to put it back on the agenda or any of the agenda before 2028? We are yet to get an official communication from the office of the president, from the president himself and the government of Sierra Leone. So as we follow, that is a very key issue. And we self want Longe Bridge, you know, as it also any infrastructure where they do. We are not the benefit this country, the benefit to people then that you can pray God, let government of any type let them able for doing, including Longe Bridge.
Based on what you don't hear and know so far about the issue of
and what I don't read
and what you don't read so far, was it an over ambitious project where government's been one for undertake or not been just campaign strategy?
Yeah, no, it can be both. You know, when APC be there in governance, the thing where it be they talk say these things are green. Today then they call them red. When SLPP be there in opposition, the thing where then be they call red. Today then they call them green. It can change. You know, politics is about the ability what you get for convince people for vote for you. And mind you, maybe like you rightly say, then people that would in politics, be in opposition or in governance, we are all brothers and sisters. Now we all get Sierra Leone. They know we problem President Bio don't serve this country in many capacities. So also the former president and they are citizens of Sierra Leone. So they know what they go talk with Grady. You understand? They know what they go talk with person not go Grady, especially when campaign. But definitely, it just perhaps how they don't do things. I don't think say we're not for able to get a donor for fund Longe Bridge. Is Longe Bridge too difficult for us? You know, for Leone, it cannot be. But again, the cost where it be involved, to me, I before don't say, okay, let's reprioritize Longe Bridge to another infrastructures then. Because for now, we don't get the airports beautifully done. You understand? Probably APC government be want to do the Mama Bridge, the Mama Airport, so that they go transfer. Then gang with CRSG, they don't do the toll road. Waterloo by Shaka, Wellington by Shaka is working. The airport don't make, they don't care and go na Longe. So Longe Bridge, yes, is feasible. It's feasible, but I think the planning and the pronouncement government be done miss and small right from the war go, because some of that thing they were before you make pronouncement of that, you got to do the due diligence. You know, but again, enthusiasm, for instance, the day when they inaugurate, you know, the kind enthusiasm, the people, everybody, the Grady, this person go talk, this one. So we can say, sometimes when we meet the reality, when we now meet as early as 2018, you know, and less than 6 months where president inaugurated, we go, you know, a launch, you know, the construction of the Boma Road. The then Minister of Finance, JJ, and many other, all day, president even going per one of the track, the machines in driving, and we were all clapping their horse, every dancing, you know, in that part of the country. But after when they sit down, they look at it and the panel say, no, government budget not going to do that road day. If they do it, they go collapse the economy at that time. So they abandon, they left. So what did they do? They do have 10 kilometers to Chikonko. The other one, they don't find funding through Badia. They are now doing it. One part is done by Pavifor, the other part is done by Malipoma, even though Malipoma don't delay, you know, therefore don't complete the road and hand that over to the people of Sierra Leone by October 2024. Up to today, now just 2-3 days ago, now they don't begin put star on the road. You understand? These are also will be done report. In fact, we don't do report, we don't make suggestion, you know, that they for terminate that contract today. But it doesn't happen because they can also tell you, say, when you terminate, because now donor funding, the procurement process will also take a long time and want this road. And this is not the road where they go now. The father of the nation, our president in home district, which has been neglected for many years. So definitely I thought Longe Bridge concepts was overemphasized. Not that it cannot be done, it can be done, but it needs planning. But from what we do now, you know, after 2025, from 2026 to 2018, it's all about politics in Sierra Leone, as you know. So the last 2 years of President Bio will be full of politicking, you know, opposition wanting to come to power, the SLPP wanting to maintain. So that talk, that palaver, that hit, that waiting, I no more will go deeper. So I don't think whether government will go really get that strong time again, you know, for mobilize the required donor and resources for let them start Longe Bridge.
We mean say Longe Bridge not visible for happen under President Bio.
No, I cannot say that.
But with all this
Now
analysis,
I'm talking about what he at the sea. Me, you two, and not to me. Me, you, and President Bio. What you all the see. But what, no, there is something. No, there is one thing another see.
Politics.
Yeah, no, there is one thing.
And forget about other road construction, any other project so for gone, it clearly shows say visible.
No,
because
we are talking
people don't already
we are talking about Longe Bridge.
Elections.
We are talking about Longe Bridge.
Now the same Longe Bridge that we talk about.
What did then President Bio in mind for Longe Bridge? As me and you two they talk this morning. Not to end at the talk because I know they not in mind. It's possible that by inshallah, by the blessing of Allah, we will wake up tomorrow morning, we see company, they don't sign contract, they invite you in a status. We cannot do. President Bio in one possible, they predict. That make it hardly talk. You understand? So if we be a prayer and if we be hopeful, we will be hopeful that it's done. It start to be done. The only thing, even if it starts now within time, the donor. And it's just project. Governance is continuity. Like I tell you, project and the way Pakaba begin, not done. Kuruma can, not done. But who the way President Bio they begin, they done. Now other president they can't run. This is just about continuity in governance and in development. Because development is a process, it's not an event. It takes a long time. But we pray that it happens within a time. But even if it doesn't happen, we also go pray that one day we can get some other leader who go can say, no, me they do and he do. It could be a plus for Sierra Leone, not for them.
You think, say, in terms of road infrastructure, government bites more than waiting able for chew? Also, and not complete them.
Yeah, well, I not really see which side they don't hold too many. I don't see which side they don't hold bit too many because, like I tell you now, as you see done, they don't able complete Penebu Kailan. They don't get money for do the Kailan Kwendu Road. One part of it they go on. They do massive work on both to Matru as Sudan. The government don't pay half part of it. The other one donor they don't can. But any donor way also they can government they put your money there and they don't put an accident they do. The Bumper Bridge they will go on. The Pujang bridge is slow because the contractors say they are waiting for government funding for let them complete. No, few days ago we heard the Minister of Information, Minister Ba, where then go hold a civic program na Cambia, where talk say in and Dr. Kanda Yekura, they were all in Cambian. And one of the reports will come out when he said, from the report was that the contractor where they do the Cambia electricity project, township electricity project, they don't promise say within a very short time that project they can be completed. But the contractor went on to say, provided government provide the money, to all. So we don't know when. We say very soon. So when it can be done. You understand? So it's not a matter of holding too much. The only thing they can want to do any government, we all can want to do as much we could. But because the resources not going to be enough, you can't do more. And that is they cry, they can't now. Freetown, they cry. But let's also look at citizens' responsibility. Most of them roads and whether they happen, so then they well, with the citizen, we are also very with a contributor. You understand? The garages that where they make, the street trading, and again the digging, because Freetown don't expand. When they force rain they can, the whole Freetown they flood back. Mark this. Because people they uphill and even the one that where they don't downhill, they don't put all the dirty inside the drainage. So when water not get side for pass, what did they do? They can't street and go to your house. You understand? They can't street and go to your house. So this is it. We set up as citizens. Government not able to force we for live up to our expectation. So that's why when it's fraud, we pass on the responsibility to government, say, you have not done as much as you could, and you not done do what you promised. Now make Freetown don't fraud. Now we are sitting down, you know, very little amount of allocation to Ministry of War, Ministry of SLRA and road maintenance, we know they talk. We they wait for us. But when that time they come, Freetown begin flood, road and begin and what are the poor road? You understand? We'll come by a government, you not pay this, you not pay attention. So it's on both ways, both on the side of government and with the citizen, because we still get responsibility for do.
All right, let me look at messages so people don't send for you this morning. Then we'll come back to you.
Say for we all.
No, we'll come back to you later. But the first hour they take now from Facebook, they come out from Frederick Bilal Mansare. We say, good morning, Liberty TV. I'm very impressed by this wonderful discussion. Mr. Mambu is not talking as the president's spokesperson. Roads in Sierra Leone are very challenging. I am watching you from Falaba District, Mongo Bendugu. Ask. All right, this one they say, ask the man if he has visited Falaba since this beginning. Our roads in Falaba district are very challenging, but the government is not concerned about Falaba Road.
This one from Michael Van Boy na the YouTube channel. He say we have cement and ironstone in this country. Please ask him why we cannot use it. These people are wicked.
Ben Kwame, they say, Mr. Mambu, was it prudent decision to cancel the Mamama Airport in favor of the additional terminal at Lunge and neglecting the old one?
This other one from Ahmed Fadi. He said, please, Khadija, ask him about the Makama Regional Government Hospital in Makeni. That road is very dangerous for patients, more especially if they have emergency ambulance patients are dying.
Koro Jane, they say, Mr. Mambu has opened my knowledge more than ever. Thank you, brah.
Michael, he said, please ask him about Singwe Town Road, the Congo Town Road, Mori Town, and Fagosin Lane. And the other up till now, let's know.
This other one from Abdul Sisena Facebook, they say, did Mr. Mambu know how much President Bio has spent on air travel? His convoy seemed too expensive, taking into consideration fuel-wise and entourage.
This other message, they say, can Mr. Mambu please elaborate on the road projects the Bio administration started and completed fully, if not the ones he met already in progress?
All right, so they look at few more messages. We don't come at the program this morning. Then we'll come back over to studio guest, winner Charles Mambu. This one, they say, good morning. Kindly ask Charles Mambu the following question about the Pamlap Kamakwe Road that this one, they say, in as much as the Bio administration's efforts towards the development, rehabilitation, and maintenance of our roads is appreciated, its decision to suspend and withdraw the road equipment from the Pamlap Kamakwe Road was a major blunder, especially when its implementation was in a far unsatisfactory advanced stage. What can my brother, Mr. Charles Mambu, who was actively involved in the implementation of that project, among others, say about that?
Yes.
All right, you can just start for response from that particular one.
Really very interesting. If I'm with the outside, I want to tell you thinking. First, I want to know, say, me say where she do civil society activists as the chairman of the board. 99% of all roads in Sierra Leone are don't work a day. In this country for now, for the last 10 years up to today, we they talk. Me they travel in this country than any other president, than any other person, be it in governance or others, because our things and the way I want to talk about when me say they see. The analysis where they present, I not get no paper with me. They were not they see how they look. Me phone like how maybe this other woman they look. No, I'm not doing that. I can tell you about all their status. You know, like let's begin with Mongo to Falaba. I want to tell you, say 2 weeks ago I be there Falaba. When you talk about Falaba, way day before you had the district headquarters town for Falaba district in Mongo, I don't even open my office there. Big office. I don't open them since last year. So I get office there. And they go there frequently. And then at the roadway, I mean, attention, they by day and night where they talk campaign to government for let them do that road there. But I can tell you, say, unlike before, there was a time where I drive me, say from Kabbalah to Mongo, from Mongo to Sandos, Sandos to Kono. I took 12 hours on that road. That time we don't did the advance, but now it don't be so. I can tell you, say government of Sierra Leone, that roadway it meets, they don't start, it don't complete, it don't give money to contract to pay before, then they do. They are very close now to Falaba town for do for put the tar. They're very, very close, even though initially from we own assessment and we own engineer and looking at the constraint of money where government be get, I be recommend to them say, una grade this road and do all the covert and the bridge from Kabbalah up to Mongo and if possible to Kobola. But the third and they do, and from the Willa assessment, it look like say before they do a very good job. However, it's slow and the slowness is now government of Sierra Leone they fund and a trunk road. And because the government not to vote on donor the fund and there is slow in the contractor getting the required money as per the contract. Now that make down this slow. We get cement and iron rod and stone. Yes, my bro. We get quarry all over. Now, in fact, like people, the environmentalists that they talk, if you travel across this country, just they travel like me they do. You understand? You get quarry, we pour in people that don't can and other they don't be quarry all over. Whether one day also is a disaster, is an environmental disaster. Because then heal them whether they caught. They're responsible for hold the ground. For let it steady like I did. But all across Sierra Leone, Quarry then they now, Chinese then they, other nationals then they, chief then they all my in hand they pana. Tomorrow, we get for that community then get for pay for that consequences. Whether they don't put all the stone and go with that, they left the dirty no more. So it day as to who up make cement, iron rod, no, then they not to with the advocate for law get more investment. He left with the government of Sierra Leone for take that decision. The mama and airport relocation, yes, definitely government do one. Former government be one, they relocate this one way guys. You know, longer is an important areas, they will not relocate, so they're not one. Both projects are important. It depends on the lengths where the government, APC, SFPB don't they look at her. So as to see the merits, yes, any way then they are very good. Again, we cannot abandon Lunge. Lunge is also very important because the thing we make Lunge important is the airport we then get. So if you remove the airport from Lunge, it means you are sending Lunge into Spain. However, because you get poor ferry services and high cost of the sea coast, when a private people then go, we need to link Lunge to Freetown with a bridge. Even if not to the 8 miles, like how they say the porter, out Watalopa Pamloko area there is a short distance where for connect a bridge or a walkway to Lunge. So I hope government will look at those feasibility studies there. Look at Makeni, you look at the Makama Road. The most important road na Makeni as before this government. During APC and up to this government where they're not able to complete now the Makama Road. Where they go now the regional hospitals. You understand? I don't go them over 310, I don't report on that. And up to now, are they behind SLRA and the central government because the government funded for let them make that road day and let them tar because they don't really do all the drainages and all that thing. All what they do now portal. Circles like they do that work they I don't get meeting with them. The people then get quarry they get equipment for do that work, but because government we don't stop or give them money for let them complete that work, then I make them not do it. So I know about that where they go McKinney anytime at the pass through. President Bio in air travel. Unfortunate case that Mambu is not the Minister of Finance, neither the Governor of the Bank of Sierra Leone. Because then two people then they no more they know almost President Bio they spend on air travel. The Minister of Finance and the Governor of Bank of Sierra Leone, that they two no more. Unfortunately, I'm not any one of them. So I'm not going to really tell, I'm not get record of that, except the one who they read the social media. The one where President Bio starts and completes, yeah, we still dey do documentation, but I can also tell now there are roads there where they don't start and bridges there where they don't complete. Some are very close to complete. Like I tell you about the Lincoln Wing to Regent Road, Regent Village, 4-lane. Very difficult and bad road before this time. They don't start down there, they don't really complete it, they don't increase the bridges then now Freetown, where they also they do where they don't they complete. Penembuka Island, by the time President Bioka, it was about 30% done, the 70% on time, they're able to pay their own contribution, and they don't donate. They are now heading to Buedu and Kwendu. They are about for complete the Banaguma Pujan Road. You know, like I say, now the bridge no more don't make, they don't can fast track and outside the meter, the Bo Matru Road day on high speed, all the 4 contractors so then they do very, very well. SLRA also, they monitor there. There are so many township roads. For instance, Kenema regional headquarters town for the eastern region be once referred to as a big village. You know, where they be dirty because they don't get better road. But I can tell you, as you don't so, they don't able to tar within this period more than 25 roads inside Kenema town, and they still they do the other one. And so also is in Bo. They be don't do few of them also in Makeni, and we talk to them for let them complete the Makama Road where he really the Makeni Kamakwe Road. Just like I tell you now, before this road they start, when I see the cost, the procurement cost for that road initially, this was in 2012, 2013. I engaged the then president, I engaged the government then, tell them say they're not going to do that road with their own money. Because they said they're not going to aid that money. They refuse me advice, they start to do that work there. At the end, they're not able to go up to 40%. The level, the contractor level, all the money where they spend almost everything almost go down. The bridges, they're not done. So, but we, like my sister, then when they are, we can talk, we advise. And at that now we don't work. We talk and advise. But government that ain't the rule. Now people then elect. Nobody not elect we to that position here for take that kind of decision. They so it left with even the current government for see what they do. However, I can tell anybody say they tap or a bridge. They're almost there and complete them. And I know that very soon the Cambia Kamakwe Road through Medina it will start. Very soon, because I don't get the notices, I don't see, I don't read the document. But down there, donor then they come and they process slow. Any road infrastructure we don't know, then they fund the process of procurement is very, very slow. Somebody said the Cambia Medina Road and yes, but that project was under what you call the 40 roads project. This was far back 2018, 2019. But that project went somewhere when they changed, President changed the minister, JJ Sefa from Minister of Finance. The one where he can't take over from her, he not agree for continue with them projects. Any project where he not pay money for, then they stop. So that make you now be see my ship at that road, then they later it stop. Because government not agree for continue with that road.
All right, many thanks, Mr. Mambu. We join with this morning for can talk about infrastructure under the Bio-led administration. It'll be a pleasure for host you this morning.
Thank you very much. Pambu then I want to tell you plenty thank you. And I want to know say every morning now at the Kaya was at the inside town. They why they invite me, they not invite my sister there. Where they don't they as young women, they don't try so much. These two ladies and others where they don't so try so much for make the media landscape, civil society with effort and with ability go up. And we're really proud of them. I'm really, really proud of these two ladies and many others who they interact with. So I can tell you and say, whether they call me, they not call me, I'm part of them and they are part of us. So any money where they inside, as long as I don't get tight schedule at the Kaya.
All right.
Thank you.
Always welcome, Mr. Mambu. Many thanks to you, sir, for watch the program. Princess Spears now produce this edition of the Breakfast Show. Musa Salkuma and the technician will give support to the production team for this edition of the Breakfast Show. Meet you. Continue for watch Liberty TV throughout the day. Get different content where they upload now various channels them for keeping us informed about different things them what they happen at salon. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a blessed day.
All right, till we meet again. Belkabade, so get a good day and stay out of trouble.
Thank you.
develop city, then clean. All clean city, develop.
This is Yvonne Akisoya, Mayor of Freetown. And today, I want to talk to Freetonians about sanitation. We objective, transform Freetown, transforming lives. We not go able to achieve them if we all not join hand. Freetown City Council get role, but every Freetonian also get responsibility. Let we start first with the fact say FCC with the sweep 110 major streets every single morning from Monday to Saturday. But when we don't sweep the streets, if Freetonians then come and they continue for heap dirty in the street, you know they make the place look fine. Now make we get them litter bins them. The yellow bins we wanna go see around. So in the waka, you drink from your water bottle, your water plastic, you eat your packet something. Not even a ground where you done. Make sure say you put on one of them bins then they. That litter bin they. You know they for you host dirty. You know mean say if you pack you host dirty, you can pin her next to the bins them. Not to the idea that. Not give you host dirty. To them one way the Allah say clean salon, clean salon. No say that dirty way they collect now you host. You know get for Karango now the one of the two official sites. You know they Karango Kisi Bome, you know they Karango King Tom Bome. It turns so it left on a ground. And now we council get a problem, but you self get a problem because now front somebody else in Domot, your own dirty don't end up. So wait you for do with you host dirty. We get the one then a council where we don't certify, say they're not approved waste providers. Then they on tricycles, some of them they not vehicle. You will get host, you will get business, you in a hospital, institution, everybody for make sure say their waste collected by an approved FCC waste collector. We get the tricycle groups, we get the companies. So you go see them around. We engage with them on a regular basis. And wait till we go do now as we come into this new year. Now for make sure say FCC stand behind them for you for no outside and day and for let them self go to you so that we no go get a gap. When you eat dirty in a gutter, it end up na Lumley Beach, Toke Beach. All the tourism ambition where we get for the city, we lost that potential there. FCC, they spend boku money pan dirty business. The fuel, the labor, the vehicle maintenance, the spare parts, the night operations, the illegal dump site clearing where we get for the do every now and then. All that boku money, I'm not going to say we're not going to spend anything, no, but we're going to reduce some. If Freetonians then do the right thing. Because we not going to get for go clear illegal dump sites. We not going to get for sweep as many streets and spend as long. So if we reduce that money we spend now on dirty business, we go able put some on development. We all want for improving municipal schools. We want improve the markets them. We want for let we see new developments at the city. That money we use for dirty business. You and while we all make up we mind. Pay.
You are watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.